So last night, I noticed that there was like 5 gray hairs like on my just in one spot, just hanging out together, like just above like the nip, like right there. And then now I was like doing my hair and makeup, and I noticed, I don't know how well you can see that, but there are these giant long cat whiskers. Like there used to be like 1 or 2, but now there's like 6 of them per eyebrow that just will go straight up or straight out. Just mutating into a freak! Alrighty, hey guys, FunnyGuyTimmy here for a product review. Now this is a type of microphone system that I've actually wanted for a while, and that is a wireless microphone for like stage work. And I've wanted something like that for a little while because I do a lot of stand-up comedy, and I would like to have that option every now and then. As well as some other kinds of microphones. And weirdly enough, at around the same time, I was basically debating on adding, this kind of stuff to my list of things that I'll eventually buy. These people actually contacted me. And the actual, let's see, I have it right here. The people that contacted me, I think the company is ARCHEER, ARCHER, or at least that's what it shows up on Amazon. That's the profile. It's like who I'm buying it from. And so yeah, they contacted me. It's like, hey, would you like to do a review? I was like, sure, I'd love to. And so, yeah, here it is, a product for review. Now, as always, despite the fact that this is a product being sent to me, or, even if it's a product that I bought or whatever, I'm always going to give an honest review. I'm always going to try to do my best to do a very honest review of these products. So, first, let's see if I can open this without hitting the shotgun mic. There we go. That's nice. Okay, so I'm not really going to do an unboxing for you guys, but I did want to kind of talk about what you do get in this case. So, obviously, you get some cables for different ways of connecting these to like mixers or speakers. I would suggest that you hook it to a mixer and then have the mixer go to speakers if you're using it on stage, rather than just straight into the speakers. Because I think some speakers, they need to be powered by a mixer and might be interference. I don't know. That's just what I would recommend. I've never seen anyone use one of these just straight into a speaker. So you get, let's see, I think this is a 3.5 millimeter. Yeah. A double-ended 3.5 millimeter connector, 1/4 inch. Nice little 1/4 inch right there. And then, oh god, you don't see those anymore. I don't know if you can see that. And one for connecting to, what is that, aux? That's not aux. What is that? Oh, comes a little picture on all the different ways you can connect it. That's nice. However, hopefully, like, if you're buying something like this, you already have the basic idea of how and what you're going to be connecting it to. I hope you don't just buy this and you're like, all right, well, now what? A little manual, multi-languaged, is that right? Multi-languaged, user manual. That's kind of weird. For a second, I thought it mixed up the languages, like it was just sprinkled in together. Yeah, it's just basic information. There's some specs if you want it, but chances are if you want the specs, you'll just go to the link down below for it. Just go ahead and throw this out. I'll probably be using that later. I'll probably be using this later. Either way, putting that to the side, getting that out of the way. What else is in here? Power supply. Okay, definitely going to be needing that. Cool. All right, so cables, power supply, user manual, don't care. And let's pull out. Oh, that's a horrible sound. Maybe use this for Foley later on, but it's terrible. All right. Okay, so first impression of the box. Obviously all aluminum. I don't see any steel. It's got a plastic cover. all of this seems aluminum. Not necessarily the highest quality aluminum, but I mean, just don't drop it, basically. Don't drop it, and it's definitely not waterproof. Don't use this in the rain, which I don't use wireless microphones in the rain anyway. Basically, that's that. All the connector ports for all those cables right on the back, so you got tons of options. Well, 3 options, not tons. It does have little rubber feet to prevent it from sliding around, which is nice. I've gotten devices like this that were just smooth plastic or smooth metal bottom, and they just slid everywhere. Especially ones that also have like sharp corners, they'll just scratch up all kinds of surfaces. Volume knobs, echo. Oh, it comes with echo built in. That's normally a bad sign, but we'll see. And then music. Oh, okay. This isn't for connecting this to a device. However, you might be able to. You probably could. This is actually for feeding music into this. Wait, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to feed music into this? You would want the music to go into... What? You'd want the music to go into the mixer, and this to go into the mixer, and then everything go from the mixer to the speaker. Why would you want... What? I'll check that out later. That's weird. Okay. Off to the side. Alright, and now the microphones. Oh, God, these are so light. I feel like I'm going to break it. I really hate, like, light and kind of, like, flimsy electronics. Because it's... Oh, God. Is that plastic? That's plastic. Okay. It's not necessarily a bad thing. No, I think that's also aluminum. It just has like a plasticky kind of coating on the outside, so it makes it feel like plastic, but... Yeah, it's aluminum. Okay. The grill is... That's relatively strong. The grill comes off. Okay, cool. So that does come off. You can... Why is that the first thing I see? Okay. What the hell? Does that pop in and stay in? What's going on? Let's hope that's okay. I mean, I'm totally fine with like capsules being able to be removed, because sometimes some people can, replace them and fix them. Like if this thing has like really good connection and really good distance, but the capsule's not all that well, if you're the kind of person who's an electrician and, has soldering skills, you could actually take that off and replace it with like a better capsule. I don't recommend doing that unless you're someone who has legit skills in that, but this is like half the weight right here. Yeah, because it's like solid metal. Okay, so there is some plastic on the inside. This part is plastic. Doesn't come with batteries, so that's something to be aware of. But it does come with 2 microphones, so 2 channels. And they are actually color-coded. That sounds really interesting. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I was thinking maybe that was a button. That unscrews? How many... Is that for if I wanted to like change the mic colors? Is that what that's for? Can you buy extra ones of these, and like if you wanted like a green one, a red one, or a purple one, you could trade them out and have like... But this thing doesn't do 4 mics. Why would you want to do that? What is this for? That is so weird. That is crazy. Ugh. Okay. So got our 2 microphones. Slightly lighter than I would realistically want them. I feel like all the weight is down here, because I feel like that's solid metal. Most of this is plastic, and that's also where the batteries go, and the capsule is really light. Oh, let's check the capsule on this one. Do we have the same problem? And yeah, it's still just sticking out. There's no way it's supposed to do that. there's like a double-sided sticky tape in there that's supposed to keep it in. All right, pushing it down. Why is that a thing? Why does it come like that? There's no way it's supposed to do that. All right, that's my first question right there. It's got a little bit of a wobble to it, which is fine. It's fine, as long as like the connection to the capsule and the wires and the circuit board, which actually I can show you that. Is actually like, as long as that's solid. Let's see if I can take this back out. Of course I can. Huh? Actually comes out with a little bit of. It's easier to put in than it was to take out. Okay. Let's see. Trying to be very careful. Okay, so it's got a pretty basic. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got a pretty basic circuit board. Not a lot on there. Basically just the switch, and then the connectors to the capsule. Capsule's pretty basic, but at least it's like clean. It does have the foam cover, which I do like. Sometimes you get like microphones that don't have like dynamic microphones that don't have that, and that just makes everything just way harder. A little bit of foam on the inside of that. Okay. Okay, so got both of these. What is this? What is this called? So here's the problem: is I'm not seeing any like labeling on any of this. There's no name. There's no brand. This thing is completely bare of words, like completely. All it does is just shows like the frequency on the back, and that's it. Does it say on the instruction manual? There is nothing. So there's no branding. There's no name. There's no company. All I know is like the people on Amazon. That's it. Is anything on the box? So I was looking for it earlier. This is the box. I think that's a company logo, but I have no idea who that is. I'm guessing it's recycled cardboard, or the cardboard is recyclable. It's for wearing a bow tie, being Daredevil singing, and being Daredevil holding the mic. Cool. I'm glad one of these includes holding the mic. You know, the rest of them you don't need to hold the mic, but, you know, that's good to hold the mic. Okay, so it says crystal clear sound. We'll find out about that in a second. Yeah, there's nothing on here. It's pretty basic. It's just a wireless system. That's it. There's nothing special. It's just wireless. All right, so I'm only going to take out one of these. Take out the blue one. Put the rest of this away. All right, so now I'm going to go get some batteries, plug this shit up, and we're going to do a little test. This isn't sounding so good. All right, first I want to apologize for this taking so long because I had to go get an extension cord for this thing because the cable that it comes with is like, it was like not even my wingspan. So I had to go. Why am I apologizing? I'm going to edit that out. Why am I apologizing? That's weird. All right, well, anyway, so now we have the microphone going directly into the mixer. The only mic that is on is this one, is this bad boy right here. So I have this going directly into the mixer, into the second channel. And I'm not using any compression. There's no EQ, nothing. You're listening to it as is. Now, one of the first things that I noticed when I turned this thing on, and it actually very much aggravated me, because it's kind of deceptive, and I don't like it. It's unnecessary to be deceptive and try to make something look like it has something that it doesn't. So you see the screen? That's not a screen. That's basically a backlit sticker. So none of that does anything. So even though it has things that's supposed to be like, you know, the meter, like the volume in the meter, that doesn't change as I talk. You can see like right there. It's just backlit. And the same thing can be said about the microphone. I don't know if you can see this, but right there's like another little backlit screen. I don't know why they put that there. The idea of like having a screen like that's unnecessary. You didn't have to put that there. You know, those kind of things are on these kind of wireless microphones because you have the ability of changing the channel. Like if you needed to select a different channel. But there's no reason to change the channel because each one of these antennas goes to a different microphone. And these microphones are programmed to that channel. So there's no changing the channel, which is fine. It's fine to not have to change the channel. The problem is that if you're in a situation where there is frequency, where there is a, interference, you can't use that mic because you can't change the channel. That's why you have different channels and different frequencies, and that's why you normally have these kind of screens so you can select different things, but there's none of that. There's none of that. So I'm using the 1/4-inch cable that it came with. Maybe some of this noise that you're listening to is from that, but that's what came in the box, so that's what I'm using. Oh, wow. I just touched it. Yeah, there's a real good chance that there's some interference coming from the cable. But, which is also very, very short. So all the cables that it came with are incredibly short. And, like, okay, so I'm going to pull this up because the extension cable is actually longer than that thing. So this is the cable that it came with. It's so short. It's just, what, like 3.5 feet, maybe? 3.5 feet might be pushing it. Like 3 feet, at least. I don't know. You know what? Before I give my final review, let's go ahead and listen to, like, the echo. I mean, it's a feature. Oh, God, I hate echoes on these things. So really all you're doing with the echo is basically just a voice jammer. And you're basically just turning up the volume of the echo. You're not changing its delay. You're not changing its distance. And yeah, that's very hard to do. So you're not changing its how much space there is between the echoes. You're not changing the number of echoes. Basically, the echo is always on with these kinds of things. There's been other microphones that I've reviewed that had echo basically plugged in, and that's basically how it works. The echo is always on, and all you're doing is turning the volume up or down. And in this case, you're just turning it down so much that you really can't hear it. But that's a problem. That's normally going to, basically you're adding an extra effect to the audio. That's not necessary, especially if you're plugging it into a mixer. You're plugging this into a mixer, and my mixer already has echo. There's a lot of mixers that already have echo, so I can literally just take this without that switch and add echo to it if I wanted. I don't know why people would want that kind of echo thing. I know people, when you do like karaoke or you do like wedding singing and stuff like that, you might want a little bit of reverb, but not echo. Not echo. Echo and reverb are completely different. Echo is very distracting. I don't know why you'd want to add this to your voice, especially if you're doing a presentation or stand-up comedy. This is very distracting for both you and the people. So that is a 100% unnecessary feature. Number 2, the music dial thing. Why? Why would you ever want to have music going into this thing and then into there, especially with the audio quality that I'm getting? I'm pretty sure this thing is not going to convert the sound of music all that well. So we have some lightweight, relatively cheap, no, not relatively cheap, cheap aluminum construction with a combination of lightweight plastic, capsule that's literally just falling off right when you get it out of the box, and you got to put it back where it's supposed to be. Like for both microphones. If it was just one of them, like, all right, it's a mistake in the factory. It was both of them. Both mics. You would that's 100%. Then you have an unnecessary echo. You have a complete lie for a screen like that. You didn't need that. They didn't need to put that on there. Basically, take away the music, take away the echo, take away that. So all you need is like this, just this much of the entire box. Move that over. Have that. Get rid of the music in thing. Just that much. And take that off too. Like, you don't need that. I mean, the power switch, yes, but you don't need that little screen. Like, that's it. If people buy that and they see that little screen and it shows them that there's nothing, it shows them that the company is lying. It's not a great thing to do. You don't have to add extra features that are unnecessary to try to sell a product. This is a $100 system. This is a $100 microphone system. If you are doing karaoke's, at your house, or if you're just, needing a microphone for like just a basic like conference, or you're just needing to have a wireless system for just talking to a group, and you don't need the highest quality. I wouldn't do this for stand-up comedy because I feel like the frequency is really, really low. It has like the same clarity and the same frequencies as like a headset mic. That's what I'm getting. There's no clarity. It's cutting a lot off on the low ends. It's cutting a lot on the high ends. You're getting a lot of like mid, and it's not flattering. So I would definitely not use this for stand-up comedy. I can say that out of the gate. For a $100 system, if you're needing to do a presentation and you need to do it in front of a lot of people, and you need to make sure it carries, and you have a budget of $100, okay. If you wanted to have karaoke in your house and, everybody's drunk and no one's taking it seriously, okay. For $100, those things, totally fine. It does come with two microphones. I would say for $100, I would probably only, if this thing was just a one microphone system, $100 would be too much. It's a two microphone system, so it might be enough for those basic things. Nothing professional. Not professional singing, not professional stand-up comedy. Just basic presentation stuff that you're not getting paid for. If you're not getting paid for it, this is okay. I would say that if this was $100 and the audio quality was better and it was just one microphone, and then you got rid of those two things, that would probably be the perfect combination. The perfect combination of features. One mic, no echo, nothing like that. Cleaner audio, longer cables, be perfect. But it's not. So, do I recommend it? Not for professional use, not for anything where you're getting paid. Definitely not where you're getting nothing, no client work. Definitely not. For fun, sure. For office work or for presentation work, sure, absolutely, totally. Other than that, can't really recommend it. But if you guys are interested, the link is down below. Go ahead and check it out. Basically all I got to say on that. Yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Totally fine. Subscribe if you're new, bell for notifications, and if you'd like to see me do any other kind of videos or any other kind of mic reviews, leave those down in the comment section below. So until next time. Okay, so The noise isn't the microphone. Watch, I'm going to turn it off. The noise is all in the system. Is all in the transmitter. Or the receiver. Technically, this is the receiver. That is rough. All right. Bye.